Hey everybody, how's it going out there? It's great to be with you for another live stream. I'm going to jump straight into it. Here we go. Here's a little Ray Charles tune. There we go. I had to do a little warm-up. Let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from. It's always nice to see, which parts of the world everyone's listening from. Good morning from Japan, says Hiroshi. Stephen Kelly says San Francisco here. Too cool. Hi from Belgium, Joe. So happy to catch these from Arno. That's really, really great. I have a bit of a different setup here. This is Livestream 113. And you might think that after 113 live streams, I'd kind of know what I'm doing by now. And I think I'm starting to get it figured out. So I have a screen here so that I can see the chat much easier, because my other screen was like way over there, and my eyesight's not real good these days. And so I always had to squint and kind of try to make out what you're saying. But I can read the chat now, so let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from. Texas, New Jersey, France, Michigan, Boise, Idaho. Amazing. Never ceases to amaze me. All right, I'm going to switch to an acoustic guitar. And I just threw my guitar jack in a cup of water. Whoops. So if I get electrocuted in my next song, then it happened here. All right, let me take a sip of tea here. If you do have any requests, let me know. And if I don't happen to know the song, I'll just make something up that happens to have the same title. Just double checking my tuning here. I got some fresh strings on this guitar. Okay, this is a song called Royal Flush. I hope you like it, sincerely. Bam, there we go. That's just to test if my fingers were warmed up, and they're warmed up just enough. Okay, I got a request there for Streets of London from Arno. I can play that song. I like that song. Let me play it for you, Arno. Best wishes from Colombia, South America. Too cool. I'd love to visit Colombia someday. Here we go. This song was written by Ralph McTell, of course. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and they're loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me that you're lonesome and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes and her rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me that you're lonesome and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, the same old man is sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour as he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me that you're lonesome and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. There we go. Thanks very much for the request, Anna. David says, hi from Texas. Best wishes from Scotland. Thank you for all your tutorials / teaching and hard work. You're a first-class musician. I appreciate that. Kev on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook tonight, which is what I usually do. And for anyone who isn't on this list already, I have this email list. You just click the link below. You can get notifications when I do one of these streams, because Facebook and YouTube, they're not going to notify you. It's just totally an unreliable way to get notified. If you want to kind of follow the streams and tune in regularly, then I just send a short email before I do a stream and I say, here's the link, this is the time, cheers. That's really it. So if you want to receive those emails when I announce these live streams, just click the link below, put your email address in. If you decide that you don't want to get those anymore, you can unsubscribe. It's very easy, but that's the best way to keep up with these. Okay. Can I request Annie McKee, please? You have to ask Annie McKee that. I'm Joe. Here's a song that I haven't played in quite a while. I grew up listening to the great Chet Atkins and Mel Travis and Lenny Breau. I found those players through some local musicians I grew up around, and I later connected with Tommy Emmanuel and Phil Emmanuel, and they really blew my mind. And I was always fascinated with this way of playing the guitar where you play a bass line at the same time as melody and chords. So in this song I'm going to show you how all those elements can fit together, and my fingers never leave my wrists. Here we go. So I start off with the bass going like this. I add the backbeat. Some chords. Forgot to mention there was a melody in there. Did you hear it? I'll play a little solo. Here we go. That'll keep you on your toes, let me tell you. There we go. Okay, here's a song that was requested. And just so you know, if you request one of my songs, I'm probably going to play it. But if you request a cover song, you know, it's like, that's not really what I'm here to do, to be honest. This song's called Mindless. Here we go. All day long there's a voice in my head saying who I am and what's up next. And And I listen to the endless chatter, knowing it's never gonna matter. 'Cause when I get to your door and I step into the world waiting for me and you, nothing we need to do or say to be swept away. Mindless, mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, mindless with you. You know how to flip the switch off, power down the program and get lost. And I love the way the silence speaks, telling me all I'm ever gonna need is to be mindless, mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, mindless with you. Mindless, mindless with you, timeless, place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, when I get mindless, I get mindless, mindless with you. There we go. Thank you so much. I'll switch back to the acoustic guitar here. I see quite a few requests for several songs, including Flow and including Fine Line. So let me play Flow. I have a request to play that on the electric guitar. I can certainly do that. Cool idea. All right. There we go. Thanks very much for that request. Okay, so I got a couple favors to ask of you all. The first is hit the like button. Carol K says, don't forget to hit the like button. This is a great program. I appreciate that, Carol. Yes, when you hit the like button on YouTube, or the like button on Facebook for that matter, it tells more people that this is good stuff and it spreads it around to more people. And if you are on Facebook, you can hit the share button as well if you want to share this music with your friends. And I very much appreciate anyone who does that. I also have a tip jar, and the tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. And it's a way to support the music. I always want these live streams to be free. And it's optional to leave a tip, but know that I very much appreciate anyone who does take the time to leave a tip. So thank you very much in advance to anyone who chooses to do that. Whoops. Banging the guitar. Okay, this is Fine Line, which was also requested. I like playing this song too. Can you please do Every Day I Have the Blues? No, I don't do that song. Here we go. This is Fine Line. It's a fine line that we walk every day. There's a right and a wrong in everything we do and say. It's a fine line, runs through the heart of every woman, man and child, and everyone's got to do their part. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fad. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine line that we dance in our dreams, all alone in the dark where we plan our secret schemes. And it's a fine line, these rules by we play. We slide them, we move them and lose them with our shades of gray. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fad. It's a fine, fine line. When you do, when you don't, it's a fine line. When you will, when you won't, it's a fine line. Between pleasure and pain, it's a fine line. What you lose, what you gain, it's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fact, a win and a loss, the worth and the cost, the rise and the fall. Do you risk it all? It's a fine, fine line. Thank you very much. I saw a nice request for Midnight in Nashville from Finn Hart. This is for you, Finn. Thanks for the request. Thanks very much, everybody. Okay. Just checking my tuning here. I'm going to try a song that I've not ever performed before, but I've been playing it around the house. It's a really beautiful traditional song. I think it's from Scotland. And I got a little baby boy. He's 4 months old now. And my practicing has turned into basically sitting there and playing him songs for a few hours at a time. And this is one of the songs he likes. Summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme blows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by your clear and crystal fountain, and upon it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to poor wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather will ye go, lassie. And if my true love, she won't have me, and I will surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather will ye go, lassie, go. Alright, there we go. So, I'll play another instrumental piece now. I'm just going to kind of fish around for what that might be. I bet I'll play an old tune. It was written by John D. Loudermilk. There we go. Someone asked, do I have Scottish ancestry? I do. The name Robinson comes from Scotland. It's so interesting reading about the whole family tree. You realize how connected we all are in one way or another. Rodney requested Royal Flush. I played that earlier. I played, I think, the third song. So I won't lead on everyone again. But you and I were thinking along the same lines, Rodney, because when I was thinking, what song should I play on the live stream, I thought, I haven't played Royal Flush in a while. I ought to play that. Well, I'll play another song I'd kind of never really performed before, but this is fun. I've got about 10 minutes left on the stream. I'm doing a live call with my coaching community in about an hour and 10 minutes from now. So I'm going to go up and have some food after this, and then maybe walk the dog a little bit, and then come down and have a call with my community. Actually, wrong capo position. This is a song that was written by Townes Van Zandt. And for those of you who don't know, I performed with Rodney Crowell for a good long while, and he is a Grammy Award-winning songwriter, one of the greatest songwriters of our time, I would say. If you ever want to really go to school on songwriting, listen to Rodney's album, The Houston Kid. Just listen to the songs and read the lyrics as you listen. It's just stunning songwriting. But we used to finish the show with this song, and I started playing it recently, and I'll play it for you guys. This is Poncho and Lefty. Here we go. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You want your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, and sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. And Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. And nobody heard his dying words. And that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they let poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, and where he got the bread to go, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell, and Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old, and all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long, out of kindness, I suppose. There we go. Great song, that, isn't it? Yeah, I got time for a couple more, so let me find a real barn burner, and then play "Where Will We Be Without Love," which was requested, which is a good idea for a request. I'd like to play that song. Okay, so barn burner. Let me try to play one of my more difficult solo pieces. This is called The Rush, and it features all the notes I have not played yet. And for those of you who don't know, I have a tip jar. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. Thank you in advance to anyone who chooses to leave a tip. And also thank you in advance to anyone who hits the like button. If you hit that on Facebook or YouTube, it helps spread this music to more people, and that's a beautiful thing because we all need more music. I'm honored to be the vessel of said music. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to finish up with this one. I hope you'll have a good rest of your weekend and a good week ahead. Here we go. without love in the world to bring together a boy and girl, to open their eyes and open their hearts. That is where the magic starts. Where would we be without love in our world? Where would we be without love? Where would we be without love to share? To show somebody how deep you care, to hold someone all through the night. Let them know it's gonna be alright. Where would we be without love to share? Where would we be without love? Love will be there right when you need it. Just gotta be there to receive it. Just gotta be ready, arms open wide, to get swept up in that sweet, sweet ride. Love will be there right when you need it. Just gotta be there to receive it. Just gotta be ready, arms open wide, to get swept up in that sweet, sweet ride. Where would we be without love in the world to bring together a boy and girl, to open their eyes and open their hearts? 'Cause that is where the magic starts. Where would we be without love in our world? Where would we be without love? Where would we be? Where would we be? Where would we be without love? Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us for some more music once again. I'll see you all for another live stream real soon. Don't forget, if you want to stay up to date on when I announce these live streams, click the link below to sign up for email notifications. I just send a short email with the link to the stream and the time, and just let you know that it's happening, because YouTube or Facebook won't let you know reliably. Take good care, everybody, and have a good one. Talk to you all soon.